And we'll do our GT3 winners. The number 17 Kessel Racing Ferrari 296 GT3, Lorenzo Innocenti and David Fumanelli. Lorenzo, after the, don't want to say disappointment, because that what happened in Barcelona wasn't good, but to come back here in Le Castellet and win quite dramatically in a dramatic race, a brilliant result for you guys. Talk us through that first stint, and especially what happened at turn 8 in the first lap.
Yeah, we forget and we move on, but it was a difficult start, difficult to stay out of trouble. So that was sort of most important, and I think I navigated that well. And then obviously there was a safety car, and then to pick up and keep the tire temperature and pick up again and keep the pace was very hard. Yeah, just trying to manage to keep the pace, past like 3 P3s, I think. That was good, but obviously they have much more aerodynamics. So in the third sector, so they get you back, and so it's this yo-yo back and forth. And then, yeah, an unfortunate sort of accident at T8. I joked with the team that our color of the car is red and white, and it kind of looks like a bullseye because it seems that everybody wants to crash into us. So maybe we should think about changing livery. But no, jokes aside, the car stopped, and I managed to sort of restart it very quickly and start again. I was actually surprised how close I was to the 3 cars in front of me, 2 GT3s and 1 P3. And then sort of closed even further the gap when we came into the pits and handed over to my teammate, who did a fantastic job.
And so there was no damage to the car after that.
Luckily and incredibly, no. I mean, I checked the car now in the paddock, and we have a broken sort of chassis, let's say, but nothing structural. So we're very lucky because there was a contact after with Fuma as well. Yeah. So we were very lucky.
How difficult it is to watch a race like that from the garage? Obviously, when you're in the car, you're dealing with all the things. When you're watching your teammate on the TV and he's leading the race and there's all this stuff going around, how difficult is it?
Well, I think sort of from the TV, you don't understand the pandemonium that's going on inside the car. I think my heartbeat never dropped below 180 for the whole stint. And so I was very happy to finish my stint, but little did I know that actually inside the garage, it was actually worse because I just was watching my teammate doing a fantastic job, and I was just praying that he stayed out of trouble, but not so much him, but he didn't get into any trouble. So yeah, I think it's in a different way, but it's equally as hard.
David, you took the car over. You were having that great battle, and I think you got into the lead quite quickly, didn't you? You were having a battle with 51 and stuff going on around you, but you got the lead and then you maintained it.
Yeah, actually, the key point was the pit stop. We managed to jump both the McLaren and the Ferrari 51. I pushed a lot in the out lap, in the first lap on cold tires, and this made a bit of a difference. Then I struggled a little bit with the setup on a fuel tank, and that's when Donno came back, and then we had a contact. He was a little bit too optimistic into 5 because I closed the door, but he tried anyway to move, and we had a contact. Luckily, I didn't spun. So then I was able to find the rhythm and the balance of the car. We pushed, and the pace was very good, especially at the end of the race. So the team informed me about the penalties of the other cars, but we managed anyway to pull away from them. And the team did a fantastic comeback after Barcelona, where we managed to be competitive in the race, but we struggled a little bit with these new tires. And so it's great to be back on the top step of the podium. And now we are back in the title fight, and we look forward for Le Mans and for the next races.
That's my next question. Le Mans, the next one, 3-hour race on the full circuit. That's going to be quite special, isn't it?
Yeah, actually, really looking forward for that race because, in this race with so many cars, in the past season, we never got the chance to really do multiple push laps in Le Mans. So I'm expecting in the 3-hour race to have a great format. So, yeah, let's see.